New Avengers roster, baby. Everyone's buzzing about it, right? Theories are flying faster than Iron Man after a triple shot latte.
Yeah, after Endgame, who wouldn't be?
Whoa.
But we're going deeper, folks, beyond the surface. This isn't just about swapping out team members.
Oh, this is juicy then. Lay it on me. What's the intel?
The sources are saying it's a whole new playbook for how these guys assemble.
Oh, intriguing. So it's not just about who's on the team, but how they even get there. I'm in. Tell me more.
Forget one single leader calling the shots like Fury or even Cap back in the day. We're talking a trio of heavy hitters calling the plays behind the scenes.
3. A leadership trifecta. Okay, I did not see that coming. Who are these mystery players?
Wong, Captain Marvel, and Bruce Banner.
Whoa. Hold up a second. I mean, Sam Wilson, he's Captain America now, right?
Absolutely. Sam's a key player, no doubt. But our intel suggests he's not exactly the architect this time around. It's more about how these three represent totally different power structures within the whole MCU thing, you know?
I'm with you. Keep going.
So you've got Wong, Sorcerer Supreme, right? But it's bigger now. He's gone from protecting dusty books to protecting reality itself. Incursions, multiversal threats, the whole shebang.
Yeah, it's not just about who has the coolest magic tricks anymore, is it?
Right. He's the top dog for Earth's mystical defense, A&E, keeping the cosmic balance in check. And let's not forget about that little post-credit scene in Shang-Chi. Dude's already building a team. Shang-Chi, Katie, America Chavez.
The Young Avengers in the making. Don't even get me started.
And you know Marvel loves that long game, planting those seeds early.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, but then there's Captain Marvel. She's always felt more cosmic, right? Zipping around the galaxy with her own superpowered crew. How does she fit in with all of this?
Exactly. She's the intergalactic wild card. Think of her as like the ambassador, right?
Yeah.
She's the one who can wrangle Thor, Valkyrie, maybe convince those Guardians of the Galaxy to actually join the party.
Oh, can you imagine the team dinners? Rocket and Drax trying to have a philosophical debate with Shang-Chi.
No chaos.
Sign me up. But you're forgetting someone. Mrs. Marvel. Doesn't she factor in here somewhere?
Boom. You see? You get it. Carol and Kamala already know each other.
Mm.
And now throw in the whole Young Avengers angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kamala's got mentors in high places now.
It's like Marvel's weaving this giant web of heroes. Cosmic, mystical, whatever you want to call it. Connecting different timelines, different corners of the universe.
Exactly. And they've been doing it for years.
Which brings us to Bruce Banner. Of all the names, his surprised me the most. Where does the OG Avenger fit into this New World Order?
Banner's the bridge. He connects the old guard to the new generation.
Yeah.
You've got She-Hulk, of course, and then there's Scar, his son. Plus, remember that whole dynamic he had with Spider-Man?
Oh, yeah.
Depending on where Peter Parker's story goes next, Bruce could be the one to bring him back into the fold.
So we've got the mystical guru, the cosmic commander, and the OG Avenger. All signs point to this trio as the masterminds behind a brand new era for the Avengers.
Okay, so just to recap, we've got Wong building up his mystical A-team, Captain Marvel on intergalactic recruitment duty, and Bruce Banner playing the part of, like, Avengers guidance counselor. And this is what I think is so cool. Marvel's been laying the groundwork for this, for these alliances. Like, little hints throughout all the recent movies and the Disney Plus shows. It's not just random heroes thrown together.
Yeah, totally. It's like when Wong whisked away Shang-Chi and Katie for that karaoke session or whatever interdimensional training he had planned.
You see, it seemed kind of funny then, right? But now, thinking back, those seemingly random moments, suddenly they're way more important.
Foreshadowing 101.
It's like Marvel's playing 4D chess while we're still trying to figure out checkers.
Speaking of brilliant minds, what about Doctor Strange? I mean, the guy's basically the MCU's multiverse therapist now. Shouldn't he be front and center for this?
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
What do you mean? You make it sound like he's not even invited to the party.
Oh, he'll be there. But the intel is kind of fuzzy on this part. It seems like he might be preoccupied.
Preoccupied? With what? The multiverse is on the line, and Strange is reorganizing his Funko Pop collection.
Think about it. After Multiverse of Madness, Dube's dealing with the aftermath of incursions, trying to keep entire realities from imploding. Maybe he's in over his head even for the Sorcerer Supreme. Maybe he can't juggle that A&D wrangle a new team of Avengers.
Okay, so he's busy, but he'll swoop in eventually, right? Cape flowing, dramatic entrance, saving the day. Typical Strange.
Classic Strange. Besides, strategically, doesn't it make more sense to, hold back some of the big guns at first?
Let the new recruits get their hands dirty?
Exactly. Otherwise, what was the challenge, right? You send out all the heavy hitters right away, it's over before it even begins.
Yeah.
Doesn't make for a very compelling movie.
So they need to lose a couple of rounds to make things interesting, to establish how big of a threat this new big bad really is. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Right. And speaking of threats, our sources hint at a villain even bigger, even badder than anything we've seen before.
Okay, you're killing me with the suspense here. Bigger than Thanos.
Oh, yeah. Way bigger.
Come on, spill the beans. Who are we talking about here?
Remember how we were discussing Ant-Man and his little run-in with Kang, how the whole villain landscape is kind of shifting?
Getting weird.
And this new threat, let's just say it involves a certain group of heroes. 4 of them, to be exact.
Hold on, wait a minute. No way. Are you talking about the Fantastic Four?
The one and only. Kevin Feige even confirmed it. They're going to be in the next Avengers movies. And our source, they're suggesting that their arrival might be directly tied to this whole new big bad situation.
All right, this just got real. But what about Ant-Man? How does he factor into the whole Fantastic Four thing? Last time we saw him, he was off dealing with Kang and the quantum realm. Not exactly family-friendly stuff.
And that's what makes it so interesting. See, the Fantastic Four, their whole deal involves time travel, alternate dimensions. There's a good chance that wherever they're coming from, it's going to get messy. Timelines might cross.
Okay, I'm following. But where does Ant-Man fit in?
Well, the source mentions that this Fantastic Four, they might not be total strangers to the MCU. Maybe they're from the main timeline, got zapped into the past or another dimension, or who knows.
So they've been out there this whole time. While the Avengers were battling Ultron and Thanos, these guys were off somewhere else.
It's possible. And if that's true, maybe their past holds the key to understanding this new threat. Like, imagine the Fantastic Four operating in secret for years. Maybe they bumped into Hank Pym back in the day. Or even Howard Stark.
So Ant-Man, maybe even through Cassie, he could be the one to unlock this whole mystery. He stumbles across the Fantastic Four's secret history, and boom, new villain alert.
And this isn't just any villain, remember. This is a threat to the entire multiverse. And it all circles back to the Fantastic Four's greatest enemy.
Come on, you can't just drop that and leave me hanging. Who are we talking about? Who is this multiversal menace with a grudge against the Fantastic Four?
Well, let's just say their arch nemesis is kind of a big deal.
A big deal, huh? Okay, lay it on me. Who is it?
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom! I knew it! It all leads back to Doom. But why now? What makes him such a massive threat that it requires, like, the Avengers All-Stars to even stand a chance?
This isn't just some power grab, typical villain stuff. Doom, he's playing on a whole other level. We're talking genius intellect, sorcerer skills that could rival Strange on a good day, and tech that'd make Tony Stark jealous.
This guy's challenged reality itself more than once. This isn't just about ruling the world. Doom wants the whole multiverse.
Hold on. This is the same guy who usually picks fights with the Fantastic Four, right? What makes you think he can take on, like, Wong, Captain Marvel, all of them? Because Dr. Doom is, in a way, a dark reflection of Reed Richards. Same brilliance, but twisted. He's always 10 steps ahead, playing cosmic chess while everyone else is stuck in checkers.
Yeah.
Our sources, they're saying he's been manipulating things for years, maybe decades even, setting the board, waiting for the right moment to make his move.
Okay, so let's say you're right. Doom is that smart, that powerful. What chance do these guys have? They're practically walking into his web.
And that's the brilliance of it all, isn't it? Remember we were talking about how these heroes need a real challenge, maybe even lose a few battles to make things interesting.
Right.
Dr. Doom, he's the ultimate test. So powerful that he could unite heroes and villains, everyone, fighting together just to survive.
You're not suggesting that the Thunderbolts, they could actually team up with the Avengers. That'd be insane.
Hey, stranger things have happened, right? Especially when the multiverse is falling apart. But even then, even with everyone working together, it's still a long shot. Doom doesn't just want to rule, he wants to reshape reality. And he doesn't care who gets caught in the crossfire.
So what you're saying is this isn't just another bad Tuesday in the MCU, right? This is way bigger.
This is about the fate of everything. All realities hanging in the balance. And honestly, it's anyone's guess who survives this fight.
Oh, man. This deep dive went from 0 to 100 real quick. From who's joining the team to the end of existence as we know it. My head's spinning.
That's the MCU for you.
That's for sure. Well, folks, we've gone full deep dive here. But now it's your turn. Do you think this new Avengers squad can pull it off? Can they stop Dr. Doom? Hit us up on social media. Let's hear those theories. And until next time, true believers, stay tuned.